Thank you, everyone, for being here today. We've been waiting this for far too long for our after-school program to start. And so I want to really deeply thank the DYCD for funding this program. It is very much needed in our school. And also our partners, New York Edge, who are here with us as well. And the superintendent, who is not here, but Ms. Morales is here to represent him. Thank you all, because this is made possible for our children. This means a lot to our families. Our families can now depend on and have peace of mind while they're working, to have their children here working on literacy, enrichment activities, and other areas, academic and social as well. So I thank you so much for this. It means a lot. It'll have a big impact in our school community. I also want to now introduce our Deputy Mayor for Strategic Initiatives, Ms. Anna J. Almanzar. Thank you for coming to our school, and thank you so much for doing this for our children and our families.
Well, good afternoon. I think we can do better than that for Principal Navarro. Please, everyone. And thank you all for being here. Thank you for accepting us to come into the classroom and disturb you for a few minutes. It's a pleasure to be with people about my height, who might have a lot more knowledge than I do when I was your age. And it's a pleasure to be in the Bronx, to be a PS35. Thank you again for welcoming us all into your space. For us to experience firsthand the high quality after school program that you provide in partnership with New York's Edge. It is always great to be in your presence. And as was mentioned, I am Ana J. Almanzar. I'm the Deputy Mayor for Strategic Initiative, and today just another day on how we take a step forward in our investment for after school. I thought you were sending me a signal, Daniel. You were. I thought, okay, I'm fixing my jacket. Got it. We today just remind everyone of the 40 new schools that we invested in, that were announced back in September, that started program, either new or added program to different schools throughout the city, something that we're very, very proud of. And today, we're celebrating the largest expansion of city-funded after-school in more than a decade, including the 40 new after-school programs that opened in September, as I mentioned before, the 10,000 additional seats opening next year, around 75 schools and 11 community-based centers in high-need areas across the city, and another 5,000 seats that will be added in 2027 school year, bringing our after-school program to the record number, the largest in the nation, 184,000 students across the city having access to an after-school program. Yay, yay. That is just a round of applause. And this is what after school for all looks like in action. Because for our families, after school is not just a luxury, it's a lifeline. It provides a safe, enriching place for young people like yourself to learn and thrive. It gives parents peace of mind so they can work, and it strengthens the entire neighborhood. From the moment I stepped into this role back in 2023, after-school programming was one of my top priorities. And I am incredibly proud of the work we've done to make this happen and bring this vision to a reality. And this has been possible thanks to the great partners I have inside of City Hall and throughout the entire city government. And I want to express my special thanks to every parent, every student, every teacher, every program, every provider who had trusted in us to keep moving the ball forward. A special thanks to our Mayor Eric Adams, for entrusting us and continue the investment in after school with $331 million this year alone, and to the continued expansion after school. Also to one of my favorite colleagues, Commissioner Howard, for his commitment to this work, to the entire team at DYCD, and some of them who are here today, to our partner, New York's Edge, and special thanks to Richard Gasnick for her dedication to the program and to the work throughout the city, and also for being a member of After School for All Commission. Thank you so very much. I want to thank my entire team. There are too many to mention, but from Mike Nolan, from Jason Parker, from Sarah Tamini, who's here with me, from Chantal Alva, Shahira, every single one of them who have worked with us for the last 2.5 years to make sure that every child in New York City has access to an after-school program. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. They know how important. Oh, that's right. There you go. I'm gonna bring you everywhere I go, so you can clap whenever I say something interesting. Thank you. They know how important this is to me, and they stood by me every step of the way to help make this happen. A special mention to all of my team members that I've done before, and now I always take a moment to reflect on the things that we have done and the things we have left to do. And then those who have worked with us very closely, who challenge us, who inspire us, those who have been our partner. And to me, the next speaker has been a partner in every sense of the word, someone who never stopped believing in the possibilities of us expanding this work, but also in the possibilities of the idea that our young people have so much to offer, and we cannot waste one bit of their talent. And no one believes more in our young people than my dearest colleague, Commissioner Howard. With you, the Commissioner of the
Well, of course, you can't do the magic at DYCD without the staff, and I just want to thank our staff who's here. Just please clap them up. Our phenomenal mayor, my phenomenal deputy mayor, and of course, another round of applause for your principal. Yeah. And Rachel, our partner in New York Edge, to make sure that her and her team can have the funding and the resources to do what we do over here. So thank you, New York Edge, for making it happen, okay? So who likes dance? Raise your hand. That's part of after school. What about football? Yes. Here we go. That's after school programming. What about basketball? After school programming. Okay? What about traveling to museums and parks and stuff like that? That is part of what we do with after school program, and you're going to get a lot of it. You're going to get so much of it, you're going to get sick of it. Okay? I want to also thank your parents, because I was a parent as well, bringing my kids to after school programming. I am from the Bronx. I'm from Concord's Village. So I was born and raised here. I sat in the seats that you were here. And I went to after school program. My kids went to after school program, so I know the value of after school programming. Now, I'm going to tell our partners over New York Edge, I want to make sure that I come back and I see the dance, I see the basketball, I see the flag football, I see the handball, because Bronx is known for handball, right? Y'all don't know that?
Yes, she does.
It is known for handball. So I want you to enjoy, I want your parents to enjoy. I just want you to really soak into the fact that we hear you, we hear the parents. We wanted to make sure we get the investment, and After School for All is where we are going, so that no kid is on a waiting list, and that every kid and every parent has access to programming. So I want to welcome and just bring up our partner, right?
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, there we go. On behalf of New York Edge, I just want to thank each and every one of you for making this possible, from DYCD to DOE to the deputy mayor. When we look at our students that sit in front of us, you are the next generation of leaders here in this city. And these remarkable people who have set a stage for you, you're going to remember sometime later as somebody who's inspired you. And what we're doing at New York Edge is creating the next generation of leaders. I see the next doctor in the room.
Yes.
I see the next business person in the room. I see the next scientist. I see the next Googler. No TikTok stars.
Deputy mayors in the room.
Deputy mayors in the room. And we see all that through our leadership program, sports, health, and wellness, so that your entire body is also part, your mind, your body, also makes you a great athlete, makes you a great student. Visual and performing arts, STEM, our animation programs, our music industry programs, our book publishing program, all of these programs, and we have an award-winning podcast that won 2 adult awards, okay, by middle schoolers. It won the Anthem Award and it won the Davy Award, and people like NPR and NBC put their podcast in to win those awards. And I say that because in our music industry, wouldn't it be great if you all won a Grammy? Wouldn't it be great if you were the next Coco Gauff at the US Open, right?
We love Coco.
Yeah. We have to look at you and your talents, and to all of our parents in the room, thank you for entrusting your students to us. After school, I hear it time and time again. Most recently, I met Misty Copeland. We have Misty Copeland partnering with us. And I met her in a coat closet. She'll tell you the story. We were changing out our shoes. And I was talking to her for a good 20 minutes. And she was talking to me, and we didn't exchange who each other was. And then finally she said, I want to come and be a part of your program. She said, what's your name? I said, it's Rachel. She said, hi, I'm Misty Copeland. I'm like, yes, you are. Right? But what she shared with me was that if it wasn't for after school, she wouldn't have been one of the world's best ballerinas. Because her programming in California, that's where she learned to dance, was in after school. So again, what everyone in this room has offered to us and to the children here in New York City is the opportunity to be the next. And we look forward to seeing who you become. So thank you. I think Ms. Torres is going to come up, one of our parents, to talk.
Hi, good afternoon. It's been a pleasure. Thank you all for inviting me, especially Miss Andreas. Her communication is just awesome. But thank you. So my girls are very new to the state of New York. We came from Connecticut, and there's not that much after school programs out there specifically. So I just want to thank this program in a whole for just giving my girls the opportunity to learn and grow. It's been pretty great. They talk about it every day, how exciting it is. And when there's a problem, it's fixable. I can contact someone within just seconds, and I'm very grateful for that. And they've been here for just the start of this year, specifically of this semester, and it's been great. Actually, they talk about their peers and their staff members on how welcoming they are and how kind they are. Like I said, when there's a problem, it's fixable, and that's all that matters to me. And yeah, thank you all. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Well, thank you everyone for being here again. And just a little anecdote, one of our students, former students, actually works in New York Edge. So that's another thing that the program has done, is given an opportunity to one of our former students. So again, thank you from the bottom of our heart. Guys, boys and girls, can we say thank you from the bottom of our heart?
Thank you!
Thank you on behalf of the parents especially, because I know that they are very, 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 very pleased for having this program. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Some of my
We're shy. Can we have you guys go this way and we'll take the picture this way?
You do with a sign for me, you can take all the pictures in the world. We're gonna have
Rachel.
I feel so comfortable in this.
You go talk. You guys ready? You want to go on?
1, 2. Now look to the camera. There we go.
Wait, one more here. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Which one are yours? What is your favorite? There is? She was like really
Okay, that's all.
I'm gonna get right back into flag football.
Okay. Wait on
All right. Obviously, you guys will look great.
I know you're quiet.